Aquarius. Welcome Aquarius and Aquarius cross watchers to your mini weekly love reading. So thanks for stopping by my channel today. I hope you guys have had a great weekend. We're going to get a card for you, one for your person, and one for the situation between you guys. Okay. So we have the Hermit for you, Ace of Pentacles for your person. So if you're new here, welcome. I upload twice a week, once on Sundays for these minis, and then usually on Thursday for another longer read. So please keep an eye out for those if you like what I do. So we have the Hermit and the Ace of Pentacles here, and it definitely feels like, you can get mad at me if you want. I feel like you're not seeing something that's on offer here. I mean, that's pretty clear with the situation between you is the Four of Cups, right? It definitely feels like you are not... I feel to you, it's almost like a too little, too late type of energy. I feel like you've been really hurt by this person. And it's almost like whatever it is that they're coming in with, it does seem to get your attention, maybe not pique your interest necessarily. It's almost like any interest that you would have, or kind of that would be sparked by this person bringing in this offer, it doesn't feel like it's genuine interest in them because they've hurt you so many times, or they hurt you so deeply once, whatever it was. It's almost like the interaction or connection with this person has conditioned. It's like you were in the habit of being excited when you heard from them. So when that happens, there is a certain reaction, but it doesn't feel like that's actually how you feel, if that makes sense. Let's see what's going on with this person. Look, there's two blindfolds. Look at, there's several cards here of not being able to see something. So we're going to pull some clarifiers here. So, what's this person? What are they offering? What does Aquarius need to know about what they're offering? What is Aquarius? So we have the Chariot. Okay. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles. So I actually feel like this person, it could be that they're coming back. I mean, it does feel like it's someone that's coming back around, but it almost feels like the first time it never really got started, or maybe it's not quite that. It just feels like whatever happened in the past, I feel like this person seems to be really lit up about you. The Chariot is an energy of someone that's very determined, someone that has a lot of self-control and discipline. And it kind of feels like this person has like plan A through Z to kind of get you to see things differently, I want to say. It's almost like whatever this Ace of Pentacles offer is here, they actually seem to have more than one plan. It's the kind of energy. So the Ace of Pentacles often can be something as simple as like, oh, let me grab the door for you? Can I help you with your groceries? Can I this? Can I that? Right? And I feel like this person, it's almost like they're going to prove to you that they care about you, regardless of how long it takes and regardless of how, I want to say like how much it takes for you to see that they're serious. Sorry, I know there's a bit of a cut on my finger. It just feels like the type of energy of somebody that they're not going to come in, and what I absolutely love is sometimes when people have that energy, they're super pushy about it, right? And they just keep pushing and pushing and pushing, even when you're kind of like, oh, I'm not ready, I can't do that right now, right? It doesn't feel like this person's going to come in and try to, strong arm you into anything. And, if they were going to do that with an Aquarius, good luck anyway, right? Anyway, sorry. It feels like this person, from what I'm seeing, that they have way too much respect for you to try to pull that kind of thing on you. It's almost like, it feels like the type of energy that would, it's not like they would treat anybody that way, but I feel for you specifically, it's almost like this person may see that you need a little bit of extra care, or need a little bit of extra like consideration. It could be also that they notice that you need a little bit of extra time to get to know and trust people, right? It's like I feel like they know, I mean, we all need consistency in relationships, right? Regardless of it's friendship or romantic or whatever. But I feel like this person sees that it's almost like if they came charging towards you the way that they would like to, I feel like they know, it's almost like even if they were able to get into some sort of physical connection with you, it wouldn't be what they want. It wouldn't be that kind of lasting. They really want you to trust them. It's like they would need to be, for that kind of physical connection. I feel like this is the type of person that would want to be like souls intertwined sort of thing, right? It's not just a physical thing for them. It does feel like the type of energy of somebody that it feels like they don't just go around dating to date, right? I feel like this is the kind of person that dates to look for a partner rather than dating to, date, or just to kind of go out and have fun and that sort of thing. And that doesn't mean that they don't have fun, okay? It just feels like the type of person that it seems to be that their goal is to get you to trust them. And it's not like, ooh, so they can come pull a fast one on you. The Chariot is Cancerian energy. That's not their vibe. Cancer energy is someone that is, they can be hard to get to know themselves sometimes, right? And I feel like this person actually seems, I almost wanted to say that they're relieved, but that doesn't actually feel quite right. I feel like this person, they understand you wanting to kind of keep to yourself or needing to know, like being in this hermit energy because they've been there. And I feel like that in and of itself is something that they really appreciate because it's like they know that you've been through it, you know what I mean? Because they've been through it and they were in a similar energy. So it's like they actually would prefer, excuse me, it seems like this person would actually, I'm just putting some hand cream on, sorry. This person seems to, not that they, go out looking for, baby birds to save sort of thing, okay? But I feel like they know that you've been through it and they seem to feel that it's like you're the same as them. If there's a connection in your life that you value, you're not going to take it for granted because you know what it's like when you're in a connection with somebody that isn't somebody that should be in your life. Do you know what I'm saying? So, unfortunately this week, I don't really see you, it just kind of feels like this person is, from what I'm seeing, they seem to look at the situation like you're not going to, they seem to be discouraged this week. They seem to feel like if this has been their energy for a while, or if they've been trying to kind of come into your world for a bit, I feel like they're starting to get discouraged. Excuse me. I feel like they are, it's almost like they're in this energy of maybe I'm not going to be able to get through to Aquarius. Maybe I'm not. It's almost like maybe this isn't the person to spend my energy on. And I feel like it's because they feel like they're being kept in the dark. So we got the Two of Swords reversed as clarifiers on the Four of Cups. Oh, there's 3 cards. Oh, wow. And then we have the Moon, the High Priestess, and the Emperor here as clarifiers for this Four of Cups. So 1 second, please. And then the Eight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So, I feel like there's something here that seems to kind of reignite their interest, but it feels like it's a much more tentative energy than it may have been before, right? If they were really confident about coming in before, I feel like they're obviously not as confident now. I also feel that this person, they seem to be waiting for a sign. And now that's not necessarily that you have to give them a sign. It actually feels like there's something about parents here. I feel like this person may have, it feels like they have parents that are polar opposites. It feels like they have one parent that's very, very rigid. And like, it seems to be that that person is compassionate, but it's like, it's the kind of person that would, like, they might show you, so this parent may show this person that they love them, but they don't say it. You know what I'm saying? And then I feel like there's this other one that's like so in touch with the 5D and the spirituality and that sort of thing, that it's almost like that person seems to, it's almost like that the other parent feels like they're kind of above things like love or attachments or connection. You know what I mean? So I feel like this person knows that both of those people love them, but they also know that what those two have is not what they want. They want something that's more balanced. And I feel like it might put this person in an energy where it's almost like they're looking at you like, it makes them doubt what they want. And it's like, and then they kind of want to shake their head a little, almost like to clear out the noise. And so they're looking at you like, okay, well, if Aquarius doesn't know what they want and they can't see what I have to give them, I don't feel like this person is going to be, I don't feel like they're going to be waiting forever. I feel like they will, from what I'm seeing, it actually feels like they may be getting enough signs this week that they should kind of maybe just let go. It's almost like they might lose that loving feeling for you, the romantic side of it. Can we get some advice for Aquarius? So we have the 10 of Cups here at the bottom of the deck with the 4 of Wands. Excuse me. So the advice here, Aquarius, I feel the message here is to like decide if you want love in your life because it's here. But I'm kind of getting for a lot of you that you're not really feeling it. That's the advice. The advice is to be open. The advice is to be, it's almost like you've been disappointed so many times and so frequently that it's not even like you're trying to not believe in people anymore. It just seems to be where you're at. It's almost like you've had so much evidence to show you that like believing in people leads to disappointment and sorrow and devastation. That it's almost like you may feel this energy calling, you may feel that sort of thing, and it's almost like I feel like you might get, so it may not be the actual situation, okay, but it's almost like you may get invited to something and it's not really in your heart to go, like you just don't really want to. I feel like you just would kind of, it feels like a bit of a depressed energy, I'm going to be honest. That's not to say that you are, okay? It just feels like rather than going to this party, you'd rather just stay at home and kind of do nothing. Doesn't mean that you're not doing anything, right? But it's almost like you're, hold on for a sec. I feel like you may, okay, it's almost this energy of wanting to disconnect from the real world and connect more in the spiritual world. And I feel like there's an opportunity for you to go out and have some fun. And the message here is to do it. Now, that's not to say you have to or anyone's forcing you to. It's just to say that it's almost like it will remind you. It doesn't mean it's going to be huge and life-changing and, you know, I almost want to say that, like, that everything has to change or things have to get flipped on their head. It just feels like it's an opportunity for you to go out and enjoy yourself. And I feel like um, when you see it that way, you do actually feel drawn. You do seem to feel drawn towards going to whatever this event is. It could be someone's like birthday party or, you know what I mean? It doesn't need to be, some big formal event like a wedding or something. It may not, right? Regardless, I feel like whatever this is, it's almost like you'll have a good time. You just seem to have to talk yourself into going. And if you do, it feels like your energy will just be a bit lighter, consistently lighter. It's almost like you'll feel happier to a certain extent, generally speaking. Um, it's almost like because you'll remember you have a life. How do I say this? You'll remember that if you do want to connect with people, there are people there that want to connect with you. So it's almost like you might go here out of obligatory something or another, right? Like you feel obligated to go. And I feel like when you go, it's almost like if you're kind of that lone wolf energy, it almost feels like there's going to be some lone wolves there that will defiantly stand in the corner with you. You know what I mean? And I feel like there do seem to be connections that you'll make there that you kind of enjoy, that it's almost like it will remind you that there's other people like you out there. So I'll leave it there, Aquarius. I know this is getting really long for a mini read. I apologize. I love you guys. I hope you have a great rest of your weekend, and we'll see you on the next one. Much love. Bye.